Alright, so this is Viper tracking. She's only been tracking maybe once in the past 6 months. That was not a very big track, and that was several weeks ago. Normally I start her out on a down so that she can kind of chill out. She's very excited. She loves to track. I don't normally run her on a pinch collar, but I realized I didn't have a fur saver with me, so we'll see how she does with the pinch. She's got enough drive. She'll probably be okay. Plots. She's ready to go. Plots. There's her flag. Yeah, there's her flag, and there's her track. Her track's going to go actually into like a square. It's going to come about halfway back over here. There is no article on the end. I meant to put an article with her food. Plots. She's going to track. She's going to track right now. Plots, you need to wait. She gets very excited. She doesn't want to. Legs aren't as straight as I would like them to be. I was looking back and I realized plots. And so we will see. Food is it's about every 7 footsteps. Some places there's more food if maybe there was a cross track or something. There's a couple of places out there I drew it out to about 9 steps, and we'll see how she does. Towards the end, I think I went back to more like 5, 7, just because it was kind of a long track for her, and I wanted to make sure she was successful. So I don't know how easy it's going to be to track with the video camera, but we're going to try. So let's go. So we're going to stand her here. She's going to get her little line underneath her feet. Pinch collar. Come on, stand. I usually put her on a stand. Soup. And she's ready to go. There's probably 5, 6 pieces of food in the scent pad. I'm not going full length back on her yet. Last time I tracked her, Wayne thought she was way more advanced than what I did with her, and this is a little more advanced track. But I want her to be successful because she doesn't have a lot of experience lately. And she's doing pretty good in here. She likes the food. She usually catches most of the food. Corners, I kind of double laid them. Actually, this first one I scuffed really good, and then there's another one I double laid. And then the third corner I put food all the way around just because I started worried whether I would see it and whether she'd be too tired by the time we got there. I wanted her to be successful. She got a little off there. But this is a school, so they probably had a lot of kids here on Friday, and it's Sunday now, so there's going to be a turn up here between these flowers. See how she takes this. And she did, well, no, she second guessed herself. She did really good, but then she decided that maybe she was wrong. There she goes. Maybe I didn't. I probably needed to put more food there because she made the right decision. She just went back and said, maybe this isn't right. And that corner was just scuffed. I just kind of held and scuffed, and I probably did not put food down on the corner, and I probably should have at her level. She can see she's doing really nice. She didn't really care how far back I am. I just haven't gotten very far back on her. I want to be here to help her if she needs it. Now in here, food's about every 9 steps, and then up here there's a cross track, so it's going to go back to about every 3. Because I want to make her successful on that. That's typically how I lay a track. Is I have kind of an idea of how much food I want to put out every so many footsteps, but if I come across something that might be difficult for the dog, I'm going to put more in, and you can see the track here, and she's on it. I'm going to try to help him if I feel like the terrain, you can see it's not straight, it should be, but I guess that'll just show whether or not she's really tracking. I put some tension on the line. I usually probably have a lot more, but I do have a pinch collar on her today. I don't really want to make her unsuccessful. I don't think she would care. She's got enough drive for the track. She loves the track. She's got a nose. There's going to be another corner up here soon. This corner I think I just double laid. I think you can see it right there. See how she does? Oh, and she nailed it. Well, now she's going to go back and second guess. So she probably needs a little more food. Well, maybe she just thinks she missed the food. She probably needs a little more food on the corners just for a little while, just to kind of make her so she's not second guessing that. But you can see she did it really good initially, and she just kind of went back and said, well, maybe not, or maybe she said there's a food piece back there. I don't know. She's kind of picking up speed here. food slowed her down, so I might not want to watch that. Like I said, I don't want to put a lot of pressure on this pinch collar. And that is the corner. Now there was food on this corner, and as you can see, that kind of made her very secure on that. I wasn't even ready for that to be the corner. Well, now she's going over there. There is a lot of deer in this field, so it doesn't surprise me if she smells other things. I can't let her go too far. Racetracks over there. But the track actually goes to the right. She's making sure she gets every piece of food, so that was a negative to having the food down there. She's checking it out. In some ways, a young dog like this, let her make her mistakes and make the right decision. You know, and as here she's back, and she's back on the right decision. You can see the track. It only goes about halfway. There's a jackpot of food there. Not as much as I would like. You know, a can of sardines, a can of cat food or something would be great. That's not what's there. It's just some extra treats. Ideally, what I meant to do was have an article, and then I could make her down while she was eating and kind of start the articles that way. Because that's kind of what she needs, and she needs some articles put on her. She went a little bit off there. Viper. Good girl. There's something there. There's probably a deer trail there. She's on something. Good girl, Vi. Good girl. But she's going to go work it out on her own, so she's a super tracking girl. You know, for this being one time in the past 6 months, she's found something else. But as you can see, it is a school, and there's a lot of, like you can see right there, tire tracks, maintenance going out here. I've seen deer out here. Dogs usually pick up some deer feces while they're tracking. So it's not a clean field. I don't think that's the end. She is off, but I don't think that was the end. Maybe that is the end. That's the problem with not putting enough food down. There she is. She found the jackpot. And see, there's just a jackpot of food there. And I just go up and pet her. You know, I would have liked to have had an article there, and I would have kind of gently put her on a down and maybe fed her some more. But I just didn't do it this time. So that's Viper's track.